We will go on the record in the matters 26 CF17, 26 FO 49, 50, 51, and 52. State of Wisconsin versus James Taylor. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Mr. Joel Feliski from the making a special appearance on Mr. Taylor's behalf. Mr. Taylor appears in person. We're set today in these matters for initial appearances.
This isn't just another routine docket day. This is a fast-moving courtroom where real lives, real consequences, and real second chances collide. Multiple defendants, license suspensions, criminal charges, and a judge who wastes no time cutting straight to the facts. From confusion over legal representation to last-minute dismissals and unexpected breaks, every moment here matters. Watch closely, because what starts as simple procedural hearings quickly turns into a revealing look at how the justice system handles accountability, responsibility, and redemption. And trust me, some of these outcomes you won't see coming.
Not guilty pleas will be entered on your behalf as to all tickets. I know that weren't you in front of me before and you needed to talk to tribal or to do something like that?
No.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay. So with regards to the 26 CF17, Mr. Feliski, were you able to go over that criminal complaint?
Your Honor, Mr. Taylor, I believe, did receive a copy of the complaint. I did go through an application with him. He does qualify. At this time, Your Honor, we're asking to reschedule the initial appearance to allow an attorney to be appointed.
Okay. March 25th at 2. March 25th at 2. You can come get your notice and you're free to leave. Thank you. One last call. Lonnie Benjamin. Antonio Morales. Corey Stanhope. Miss Rawls. Well, who are you back there?
Me?
No. Who are you? Because you shook your head like Michelle Ingstrand. Do you think you're on my calendar today? Let me just see. I knew you looked familiar. I just couldn't remember. You're with Miss Amy, the clerk's office. So just tell her you sat in here and you didn't know. Who are you, sir?
Corey Stanhope.
We will go on the record in the matters 26 CT08, 26 CT13, State of Wisconsin versus Corey Stanhope. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Stanhope appears in person without counsel. We're set today in these matters for initial appearances. Mr. Stanhope did receive a copy of those criminal complaints.
Yep.
Can you read, write? Do you understand the English language?
Yes.
And so do you understand both of those charges on both of those complaints?
Yep.
Do you need me to read anything to you that's in those criminal complaints?
No.
You understand everything?
Yes.
Are you still on 4th Street in Chautauqua?
Nope.
Are you on Pine Avenue in Frederick?
Yes.
All right. Our CT08 has the wrong address. Does your telephone end in 0903?
Yes.
May we send you text messages?
Yes.
Not guilty pleas will be entered on your behalf. Mr. Stanhope, first I'm going to ask the state if there is an offer.
The offer would be if he gets his license, we dismiss both. Otherwise, it'd be a plea to one for costs.
All right. Do you understand that offer?
Yes.
Are you in the process of trying to get your license?
Yes.
And what do you need to do to get your license?
I'm not really sure because I reinstated before I went to prison. And then when I got out of prison, my license were suspended and revoked.
When was that?
Just recently.
When did you get out?
I got out like 3 months ago.
Okay, so what you're going to probably need to do is go to the Department of Motor Vehicles,
Yep.
DMV, and you're going to need to, and well, today's Wednesday, so the one here in Siren's only open Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think. You
Okay.
can call their line, but then you'll be on hold for like a gazillion years and probably never speak to a person. I don't know, but you can try it.
Okay.
Talk to them and see if they'll be able to tell you exactly what you need to do to get your license. Okay, because I need to know those things to know how we're gonna go about this and
Okay.
the time, et cetera.
Because I do know that. So they said I had to do an assessment or something like that.
Okay.
But So I got an OWI like 3 months before, I went to prison. But the thing is that I wasn't high, I wasn't nothing. They gave me an OWI because I was like 3 seconds late on you tilt your head back to the 30-second thing. And I was like 2 numbers off. And so they arrested me. They brought me, did a blood test, but I never got no test results back or nothing.
And so.
I don't like I guess the whole thing is I don't feel like I should take assessment if I wasn't messed.
It's the law.
So I still have to do it?
You're gonna have to do it.
All right.
I'm trying to look, what year was that?
It was like
22?
24, I think.
24. I'm not coming up with the 24.
Or it could have been. It was right before I went to prison, and I went to prison in 24.
Was it Minnesota?
No, it was Wisconsin. It was in Chautauqua. So
Yeah, I'm looking at I'm looking statewide.
It's 25 TR 29.
25 TR 20. Okay. I was looking in 24. So there we go. We're getting up 25 TR. It's an OWI first, and you had to do an ignition. Oh, no, you don't need an ignition interlock device. Yes, you were found guilty of that OWI first.
is it because I didn't go to court?
I'm going to guess yes.
But I and the thing was I was in prison during that court date.
The only thing, I can't give you legal advice. I can't
Okay.
tell you what to do. This was in front of Judge Boyle in Barron County. It's in Barron County.
Oh, yeah.
So then what you're going to need to do, you can write to see if the matter can be reopened and say all of those things.
Okay.
Because of that, it's up to her and what she wants to do
All right.
and if she finds a basis. However, for my case here, unless that's reopened and you're found not guilty
Yep.
or, they dismiss it, unless that happens, in my case, you have to do that AODA assessment. I'm going to
Okay.
tell you, you're going to have to do it for them too and all the things.
All right.
So you would need to call Aurora. You need $285 to do that assessment. And they'll say, this is what you need to do for follow through. And then then go pay a fee, reinstatement fee for your license. Okay. So I can give you time to do that, to look at all of those things and whatnot. But right now you don't have a valid license. So I have to go off of what I have.
All right.
So I'm going to give you some time to do that. I'm not going to give you an extremely long time, but I'm going to have you come back on April 8th. That gives you about a month, and then I'll get a good update by then because you'll have to do all of the things. Because if you write the letter to the court to ask to reopen, you should get an answer within the week of either nope, we're not going to do that, or okay, we'll at least let you be heard. So
All right.
April 8th at 2:30, April 8th at 2:30. So come up here and get your notice and you're free to go. So I do not have Lonnie Benjamin, nor do I have Antonio Morales. All right. Going to quick warrant them and then we're going to swap out. On the record in the matters 25 CT 52, 26 CF 25, State of Wisconsin versus Natasha Mansfield. This date appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Mansfield appears in person without counsel. Off the record, Ms. Mansfield informed the court that she has retained or is in the process of retaining Bruce Anderson for these cases. Ms. Mansfield, did he give you instruction to enter not guilty pleas here today?
Yes.
Okay, so with both of these cases, did either yourself or Mr. Anderson go over those criminal complaints and so you can understand them?
We have not he has not contacted me yet about the case, but he does know that I did have court today.
Okay, and so did you read those criminal complaints?
I didn't get anything, no.
You didn't get criminal complaints? All right, Mr. Schmidt will give you the criminal complaints here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to completely adjourn the appearance to a next date when Mr. Anderson will be here.
Okay.
And then we'll be able to go over all of that with him. He's actually here tomorrow at 9:15. All right, are you able to be here tomorrow at 9:15? Or can you appear by video conferencing? Because he may do so as well.
Yeah, I can do video.
Okay, let me just confirm. Yes, he is going to be here. All right, so we're going to reschedule this for tomorrow at 9:15, and you're approved to appear by video,
Okay,
okay? Or in person, whatever you wish.
okay.
You can come up and get your notice. Anyone else who's going to be talking to an attorney or who has an attorney? Marie Bolu? Is that how you say your last name? Bolu? Everybody has all of these interesting spellings and I just don't know how to say them. Bowley. Okay. Got the first part, but that was easy. The bow part and the Marie. All right. Bowley.
Oh, yeah.
We will go on the record in the matter 25 CT 56, State of Wisconsin versus Marie Bowley. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Bowley appears in person without counsel. We're set today in this matter for a return on warrant initial appearance, but I need to pull up another case because there could be another matter. 26 CM 37. There's another case, State of Wisconsin versus Marie Bowley with a battery and a disorderly conduct. And you are scheduled for an initial appearance at 1 o'clock today. Mr. Schmidt, can we go over both of these initial appearances today? At this time?
You have both.
You don't have the new one or the new one, the 26? If not, I can print it out.
No, I have it. I'm just worried about victim rights compliance. I know it's just an initial appearance.
Well, I will relieve the state from victims' rights compliance with regards to that. And if the victim would like to make a statement at 1 o'clock, then I will have my assistant contact Ms. Bowley.
Okay, that's fine then.
Okay.
Is it Bowley or Bolio?
Bolio.
It's
Okay.
what?
Bolio.
Bowley. Oh,
Bolio.
oh
Bolio.
man.
I've known a lot of Bolios, so I was curious.
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Bolio. Okay, Ms. Bolio,
Yeah.
with this other case, the 26 CM 37 case, you may want to talk to a public defender. You don't have to, you can represent yourself, but you may want to do so. And Mr. Feliski, who was here asking if anyone wanted an attorney, when we're done here, you can wait and you can talk to him about that and you can apply for a public defender with him at this time, okay?
Mhm.
If that's what you wish to do.
Yeah.
So you've now received a copy of both of those criminal complaints. With 25 CT 56, it's operating a motor vehicle while revoked. It's alleging on December 15th, 2025 in Burnett County, Wisconsin, while being a person whose operating privileges have been revoked pursuant to Wisconsin law. You did operate a motor vehicle on a highway or a roadway of the state and county during that revocation period, and that revocation offense was under an OWI or similar. Do you understand that count?
Yes.
And the maximum penalty could be a fine of up to $2,500 or not more than 1 year in the county jail. Do you understand that maximum possible penalty?
Yes.
Do you need me to read anything else out loud to you?
No.
You can read it and you understand it?
Yep.
Okay. Not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf as to that matter. In 26 CM 37, it's alleging count 1 misdemeanor battery on or around February 6, 2026 in Burnett County, Wisconsin. You cause bodily harm to DR by an act done with intent to cause bodily harm to that person without that person's consent. That is a Class A misdemeanor. Upon conviction, you could be fined not more than $10,000 and you could be incarcerated for not more than 9 months or both. Count 2 is disorderly conduct. It's alleging the same date, time, and place while in a private place you engaged in abusive, violent, or otherwise disorderly conduct which tended to provoke a disturbance, a Class B misdemeanor. Upon conviction, you could face a fine of up to $1,000 or 90 days of incarceration, or both. Do you understand both of those charges?
Yes.
And those maximum penalties? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Do you need me to read anything out loud to you, or do you think you can understand it and read it yourself?
Okay.
Okay. Are you still on Angeline Avenue?
Yes.
And can I get a telephone number for you, please?
715-416-1528.
1528. May we send you text message notifications if we need to?
Yeah.
Not guilty pleas will be entered on your behalf as it relates to that matter as well. What I'm going to do is I am going to set this for a status conference. If you wish to represent yourself on this matter, what you would need to do is you would need to go to the state or to his office, Mr. Schmidt's office right now, set up an appointment so that you can meet with him and talk to him about the matter. Or if you want to apply for a public defender, just go outside and wait for Mr. Felisky, okay? And then apply right then and there. Then you'll know right away.
Mhm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this for a status conference. I'm going to schedule you for April 13th at 2 o'clock. April 13th at 2 o'clock, okay? You
Mhm.
can come get your notice and you're free to go. Mr. Felisky, I think Ms. Bolio needs to speak with you and see if she can, if she'll qualify for PD.
She has, Your Honor, she does qualify.
Oh, she does? Oh, so you do. Excellent. Okay, we're good to go. Lonnie Benjamin. Lonnie Benjamin.
There's an individual sitting outside. I'll go ask her.
Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Felisky. Did we get anything for Jonathan Lowry or Gary Fetzich
No, we're waiting for test results on both of those.
on both of those? Okay. So do I have Gary Fetzich or Jonathan Lowry here? Who are you? Okay, Mr. Lowry, just come up, please. So you petitioned for an attorney, correct?
Yes.
But I don't even know what this could even be charged as, and so I guess I wouldn't even. I have a citation, but I don't see what it is citing other than an OWI. I don't know if it could be a first, second, third, fourth, or whatever, so I can't address that until after I know what it is. Because an OWI first, you would need to retain a private attorney.
I should add, I misspoke. The other one, we're waiting for blood. We have blood back in this one. We're just missing the trooper's report entirely, so we have no way of building a complaint. So this one we think will be charged sooner.
Okay, and I don't have that I did bond or anything with you, so must have been book and release kind of deal. Okay, so we'll go on the record in the matter 26 GF20 group file of Jonathan Lowry. Appearances are we have Mr. Schmidt, district attorney in person. Mr. Lowry appears in person without counsel. He has applied for a court appointed attorney, but the court cannot address that yet as charges have not yet been filed. I do see that you've entered the IDIP program and you want to do that. That's great. What I'm going to do is I am going to reset this to, do you work?
Yeah.
What's your hours of work?
I work Thursdays through Sunday,
Okay.
night shift.
I will make sure that it's not in your work time, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reschedule it for April 8th at 1 o'clock, April 8th at 1. So you can come up here and get your notice and then you're free to go. In the meantime, just do the IDIP, and you don't have an attorney yet because again, I don't know if this is one that you would qualify for a court appointed attorney. So you're representing yourself. So you're going to need to talk, you can talk to the state, or you can just wait until the initial appearance date, and then I'll go over that with you and get you an attorney and tell you what you need to do to get one. Okay.
Okay.
So come get your notice and you're free to go. But Mr. Fetzich is not here. Gary Fetzich. We will go on the record in the matter 26 GF 40 stated with group file of Gary Fetzich. Mr. Fetzich fails to or doesn't appear. I don't know if he contacted the DA's office to see if he needed to appear, but he doesn't appear here today. He does have $3,000 posted as this is an allegation of intoxication, 5th or 6th offense. He has not signed his amended bond. Does he have the bond post? He does. Nope. That's right. He needed to go to the hospital. This involved.
And also, I know he has Bruce Anderson. Bruce Anderson has been in contact with us, so we've explained to him we're waiting for blood.
All right. Oh, then he did post the cash because he was released. It was reinstated as cash. He posted the cash. So what the court is going to do is I'm going to reset this to a Mr. Anderson date and time, April 20th at 10:30. This is your case, right? This would be your case?
Yes.
April 20th at 10:30. April 20th. 10:30. April 20th at 10:30. I'm reading my handwriting correctly. So it'll be an adjourned, or it'll be an initial appearance for that day. Perry J. Matkins. Perry J. Is that how you say your name?
Yes.
Perry J. Matkins. We will go on the record in the matter 20 CCT09, State of Wisconsin versus Perry J. Matkins. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Matkins appears in person without counsel. We're set for an initial appearance. Ms. Matkins, did you go over the criminal complaint? Did you get one?
I did receive one, yes.
And can you read, write, you understand the English language?
Yes, yep,
And so did you understand that charge and that maximum penalty?
yes,
Do you need me to read anything out loud to you?
no,
A not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf here today. Are you still on Cemetery Road?
I am,
Telephone ends in 5888.
correct,
May we send you text messages?
yes.
All right. Now, where are you in the process of getting your license? Well, first, is there an offer? It's operating without valid license. Second, within 3 years.
If she gets a license, we would dismiss it. Otherwise, it'd be plead for costs.
All right. So are you looking to get your license?
I actually have Minnesota's letter saying my license has been reinstated, and then I do have a copy of my license in Wisconsin now.
Oh,
Show that to Mr.
can you see
Schmidt.
those?
Absolutely.
I would just dismiss it now.
The court will grant the dismissal. You're good to go. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank
All
you so
right.
much. Am I just responsible for when I got pulled over, I was cited? I think it said that I had to come into
You're all
court.
good. It's all done.
I don't have to pay
Don't
that.
have to come, don't have to pay. You're good.
Oh my God. Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations and good job being responsible.
Thank you.
Antonio Morales. Antonio Morales. Guy Mosier. Mr. Mosier, you weren't going to apply for a public defender? We will go on the record in the matter 26 CT11, State of Wisconsin versus Guy Mosier. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Mosier appears in person without counsel. He's not going to apply for an attorney at this time. Mr. Mosier, did you receive a copy of that criminal complaint?
No, I didn't.
Mr. Schmidt will get it to you. I'm going to tell you, it's not like you haven't seen this charge before.
Yep.
So Do I need to go over that charge with you and the maximum possible penalty?
No, Your Honor.
Do I need to read anything on that complaint to you?
No, Your Honor.
You'd be able to read, write, you can read, write, you understand the English language?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Schmidt, is there an offer that can be presented?
The offer would be is if he gets his license, we dismiss it, otherwise we plead the costs.
All right, I know you had a bunch of things going on, past due fines and fees and all those, all that jazz. Are you gonna look to get your license?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. I got my child support taken care of in Burnett County. And I just gotta get a hold of Douglas County and reset up a payment plan. So they're the ones who's got it.
And so
and I
once
gotta
they
do
do
the-
that, they unflag you?
Yeah, and then I gotta do my AODA.
So then you do the AODA and all that follow through. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm ordering you to contact Douglas County by next Friday at the
Yeah,
latest. by next
I'll get a
Friday.
hold of them, try getting a hold of them yet this afternoon.
Excellent, do that. And so when do you think you're gonna have the money to, the $285 or whatnot? to
I'm hoping
do the
within like 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Somewhere around there, maybe before.
And this is a Jose case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna schedule you for April 30th. You're gonna get a copy. April 30th at 2:15. April 30th at 2:15. You're gonna come in here, let me know where you are. If you've already done your AFDA, you've already done the follow through and you got your license, just go show it to Mr. Schmidt's office and you won't need to appear, okay?
Okay.
April 30th at 2:15. Come get your notice and you're free to go. Regina Pulaski. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CT 10, State of Wisconsin versus Regina Pulaski. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Pulaski appears in person without counsel. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. Ms. Pulaski, did you receive a copy of that criminal complaint?
Yes, I did.
And you can read, right? You understand the English language?
Yes,
Did you understand that charge and the maximum penalty?
yes,
Do you need me to read anything out loud to you?
no,
Still have the mailing address of P.O. Box 97?
yes,
Telephone still ends in 1922?
yes,
May we send you text messages if we need to?
yes, you can.
All right, Ms. Pulaski, well, first, not guilty plea is entered on your behalf, but first, Mr. Schmidt, can there be an offer presented?
The offer in this case, if she gets her license, we dismiss it, otherwise we plead for costs.
All right. Where are you in the process of getting your license? I know you were trying.
Right. I paid the first part, like the $150. I paid to it so far, but I have to pay the rest of it, and then I got to go through the assessment and everything again. Because I did do it before, and then,
Accepting payment plan?
yep.
And so when are you gonna be able to pay that 150?
By the end of this week.
Excellent. And so then, once you do the AODA assessment, and then you'll have that follow through, then.
And I'll have to do the man impact panel and SR 22 insurance.
Okay, and the ignition interlock device,
Oh, I don't know.
you might need
She didn't
that.
say that.
So if you need that, I don't know, the AODA counselor may be able to tell you or call the DMV.
Even if I don't have my own vehicle.
That's the law, you're gonna have to
Okay.
get it. So you're gonna have to get a vehicle so that you can put it on.
Okay.
It has to be on a vehicle, but you can get half price by doing an application here to the court. And I'll sign it so you can get half price ignition interlock device. So what
Okay.
I'm gonna do is I'm going to set a status for you for that April 30th at 2:15 date,
Okay,
So
wait, what day is that on?
Thursday, I think.
Okay,
Thursday. So then you'll come here, you'll just update me, you'll say, Judge, this is where I am in the process and can I get more time? Or if you get your license before then, just go show it to Mr. Schmidt. You won't have to come back.
okay.
Okay? So come get your notice and you're free to go. Thank you. Corey Stanhope. Corey Stanhope. James Taylor. Mr. Taylor, did you apply for a public defender?
Yes, I did.
Did you qualify? Yes, I guess Mr. Flisky's coming on up.
And just like that, we see the full spectrum of courtroom outcomes, delays for legal counsel, conditional offers tied to responsibility, and even instant dismissal when someone does everything right. That final moment, a perfect example of how preparation pays off. When the defendant proved her license was reinstated, the case was dismissed on the spot. No fines, no penalties, just closure. But zooming out, this entire session highlights something bigger. The justice system often gives opportunities, but only if defendants take the right steps. Whether it's applying for a public defender, completing required assessments, or simply showing up prepared, every decision matters. So what do you think? Does the system strike the right balance between accountability and second chances? If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.